What's up, family? Welcome back to another episode of the Sitdown Talk. My name is Kier.
And I'm Noemie.
And welcome. Let's clap it up for everybody getting here today. Welcome. Thank you.
Well, before you start, my earrings sound quite loud on my end. If you can hear them, I apologize, but they're just cute. And I don't have any of the earrings that doesn't look like I'm going to like a formal dinner. Because my hair pulled back like this. Yeah. So this is just going to have to work today.
You don't have no chill clothes, like either you real formal or...
I don't have... No. I don't have any in-between clothes. I'm either wearing a t-shirt and like shorts.
T-shirt and some leggings.
Or a dress.
Or an elegant ball gown.
Like legit,
there's no in-between.
I need like quarantine attire. Like a step up from like bummy. Like this is like quarantine attire.
Yeah, she got on a dress with pockets. The last few sit down vlogs, they've been real serious, and I like to have fun. And we ain't been having fun.
I mean, we just have to find ways to make fun, and this is just one of it.
Yeah, I'm so easily distracted. Like I was taking the little note cards and making a mouth. Alright, let me explain why we have cards with our names. I'm terrible. Noemie and I were looking at a few other YouTube vloggers, a few other couples vloggers, because there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
And one vlogger, I can't remember her name. Hold on.
Yeah, let's find her. Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, Nina Gilbert TV. We stumbled on her vlog, she and her husband, and they played this Who Is Most Likely To game. And we just started laughing at their answers. They have 285 followers. Her page is pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
So I don't know her, but please go follow her. Like, go check her out. I'm always down for
really funny.
Supporting other creators. We started asking each other questions, and we decided, like, man, we should bring this to the sit down, man.
For sure.
Have y'all witness their insanity.
So we're gonna keep this brief because if you watch us, we know we tend to go on pretty long tangents.
We love a good tangent.
We're gonna try not to do that this time, but I mean, if it's good, it's good, and we're just gonna leave it in. But it's not.
We're gonna jump right into it, but really quickly before we do, shout out to all of our new subscribers. Welcome to the family. If you are watching this video and you have not yet subscribed to our channel, shame on you. What you should do right now is take a second and go hit the subscribe button. And while you're at it, you can just go hit that little bell, the notification button, so that you can know of all of our posts as soon as they post. Like if our videos post late, I'll read messages from some of our subscribers. It's like, man, I've been checking the page all day. Join the notification gang. You don't need that kind of stress in your life. When we were looking through these, a lot of them were like real sexual.
Yeah,
we ain't doing that. Or
no.
Or
no.
Yeah, no.
Okay, you don't have.
We didn't really answer these off camera, so
yeah, we just looked at the questions, and any time a question was like, ooh, by the other person, we got that down.
That thing down. Let's get it cracking. Number one, who is most likely to be pulled over for bad driving? You ready?
Oh,
hold on. Let me think about this.
Pulled over now.
Okay, yeah.
Not who's the bad driver.
Who's most likely to be pulled over? All right, ready? Nah.
Why do you say that?
Like, man, yeah. It's more likely to be me. Who's most likely to pick a bad movie? Come on, man.
You know what? Clarification. Who's most likely to not be able to pick a movie because he's indecisive? So I wouldn't even say that you pick a bad movie, but like, you just don't pick them. Like, you take forever.
It's too many options, man. Netflix really has done a good job of like categorizing them joints, but it's like a million shows, and like if it don't grab me in the first 5 seconds, next.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Or
you fall asleep.
Well, yeah. It took me like 5 years to finish Breaking Bad. I started Breaking Bad at least 10 times.
That's crazy.
And once I got into it, but it just takes me forever, man.
I love Breaking Bad. Like, it's a good show, but like, I'm okay not watching it.
Stop. Just don't. What's your favorite show right now?
Well, I finished all of my favorite shows.
Oh. All right, next. Who's most likely to cry during a movie?
Oh, come on.
1, 2, 3.
Man, especially like the Hallmark, Lifetime movies. There's a new series on Netflix called Sweet Magnolias with Heather Hadley. Oh man, these Lifetime movies aren't like the best movies, but they just have a way of hitting your heart sometimes.
It's when the piano music comes on, the soft piano. They're gonna have a come to Jesus
I
moment.
love that show. I finished it way too quick.
Movies don't make me cry as much, but that show that you watch that I can't watch. This Is Us, man.
This Is Us. He can't watch it. He can't watch it.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen all of This Is Us, just close your ears for a second. By that episode when Jack died.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, man, he lost it. Yeah. He hasn't watched an episode since then.
Why he go back in the house? It got me so nervous. There's no crock pot, like, plugged up in our house after that episode.
All of our electronics get unplugged unless it's our Kier.
Should have left that damn photo album where it was, man. Damn, Jack. Who's most likely to send the dirt?
What?
Who's most likely to send a dirty text to the wrong person? You disrespecting somebody.
Why you say
you? Like, I'm not paying attention.
You don't.
If your name begins with N in my phone, and it's close to Noemie, we might have a strange relationship after that text message.
Yeah, you just delete it, sis. It wasn't for you. Or bro, whoever.
Relax.
But you not paying attention.
Oh, no. I told you about my cousin.
No.
Man, he sent one to me accidentally. Man.
A text message?
Nah.
Oh, no.
Bro.
That is very
embarrassing. It was a
embarrassing.
picture.
Oh, man. We're not talking about this. Next question.
Who's most likely to walk into a room and then forget why they did it?
This is almost unfair.
But
most likely. Most likely.
Listen, Noemie walk into a room and be like,
I'm gonna come back later. Most likely is you.
I feel really attacked by this quiz.
I mean,
I don't like the way that this is
on
going.
your phone, and you keep choosing yourself.
I feel like I'm being targeted here.
I feel like you're targeting yourself.
We always play these games and end up hurting my feelings on the internet.
Oh my gosh. Next question, please.
Alright, who is most likely to embarrass the other person while drunk? Absolutely. Absolutely. Noemie has embarrassing mom energy all the time. But especially she has a few to drink, man. Her mouth is inappropriate.
It's so inappropriate.
And she'll...
That's why I don't drink like that. I'm not a huge drinker because I can't handle my liquor.
There have been times where Noemie has had a few and we've been talking like at a bar. And she said something to me where I had to remind her, like, I'm not one of your girlfriends. Like, I don't want to hear you talk about that. Y'all are here every single Sunday. Y'all see how open we are. We talk about everything, right? But what she says to me sometimes when she's had a few too many is so ridiculous that even I'm like, let's just stop talking right now.
Guys.
Need to close that drink.
But that's
why keep the receipt and send it back to Barnes and Noble.
It's not that bad.
I don't like that. Nah, don't try to rub my leg under the table.
You don't want me to rub it? Oh, damn it, Kier.
I had something in my eye the whole time?
Yes. Did you look?
I had something in my eye the whole time, y'all? Y'all don't ever tell.
You know what? It's my fault now.
Nah, it's their fault. I blame you. Y'all let me come on this vlog all the time with my lips ashy. You don't tell me. I got something in my nose and y'all don't tell me. I depend on y'all for those type of things.
Let me see you again.
Who's most likely to flirt with a server at a restaurant? I'm not flirting. I'm just really nice. I'm just
You're charming. Like, you're just very charming, and it's just the way that you be talking. Like, you know how the story that you told about the girl at the restaurant that used to give you free food?
Dog.
Like, I feel like stuff like that happens to you all the time because you just have that same energy, like that like flirtatious energy with
That's
you.
not flirt. Like, see, no, that's ridiculous. Like, what's the middle ground between being flirtatious and being a trash person? I didn't flirt with that girl. I walked in and I said, hi, hey, how you doing?
So you never had a conversation past hello?
No, ever.
The way you talk to people, you never asked how she was doing, what she's up to, what she's doing after this, nothing?
Maybe it was a line at a restaurant. I was on lunch hour. So real quick, the story. We got time?
Yeah.
Alright, there's a very popular restaurant that I used to go to at lunchtime. And the girl that used to serve the food there, you know, I walk in, I say hi to her like I say to everybody. I speak to everybody.
You do.
I went in one day and I got all my food, and when I got to the register, she was like, don't even worry about it. I'm like, oh, bad, thank you, I appreciate that. Next week I go in there, same thing.
So why would a woman give you free food every day?
Oh.
Where you never had
nice?
A conversation past high and by.
Why wouldn't she? Like,
why would she?
Why wouldn't she?
Would you?
Give someone free food?
Every single day?
If I felt like they were nice enough. It wasn't every day, it was once a week. Now look at, I'm being Jai Coy, but real live though, I thought like she was like just being nice because I had my food comp. Like I don't pay for lunch by my job. I get my food comped almost everywhere because I'm nice to people and they just want to give me free food. Mm. You just can't fathom that. She can't accept the fact that I'm so nice.
Let me know in the comments if you buy this story.
No woman's gonna buy that. Like I don't even remember her name. I don't even think I asked her. She never asked for mine. But like I'm not gonna turn down a free meal. Like you crazy? One day I went in and I got my food and I said, oh, thank you. You're so nice. I really appreciate that. And she said, I'm going to come around and get a hug. And I was like, all right.
I'm going to need more than a hug.
She get around and I give her a hug. You know what I'm saying? I hug people.
And she hug everybody.
She looks at it and I give her a hug and she looked back. She's like, I'm going to need more than a hug. And I was like, oh.
Idiot.
No. Nah, I said, I'm engaged because at the time, I was like, I'm engaged. And she was like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah. So I got my food and she looked embarrassed. And I was like, nah, you didn't know it's cool. I ain't had no ring or nothing, you know. And then like the next time I went in there,
you had to pay.
Cold show. I was like, hey, how you doing? She was like, what do you want? I was like, oh, wow.
She was really that cold.
Ice cold, man. Hey.
You can't go back there no more.
Listen, nah, she not there no more. Before we end that, Noemie is also very nice, and her niceness can be interpreted as flirting too.
I've heard that once or twice.
You know what? I don't want this vlog no more, man. And that's not a shot to my confidence. I don't feel like, yeah, it doesn't bother me. I think it's funny. If we had a bar together and I see her getting looks, I'm like, see if you can get 2 Hennessy with pineapple. Tell her you're thirsty.
I've done that before.
Yeah. If a man finds my wife attractive, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Like, I see you looking. Thanks, man. Who's most likely to keep their mouth shut when they're upset? Let's think about this one for a second. Upset about what? Like something that happened out in the world or something that happened in our marriage?
Mm-hmm. Okay, in our marriage.
Let's pick one. All right, in our marriage.
Who's most likely to what? What are the words? What are the?
Be upset and keep their mouth shut.
Be upset about something in our marriage.
I got my answer.
Keep their mouth shut.
Yep. I got my answer.
Something in our marriage.
Mm-hmm. Think about it as big or little things that irritate you, things that you notice that you wish were better, things that rub you the wrong way. Let's keep it surface level. All right. Yeah. That's probably surprising to a lot of people.
I'm always, well, not with other people, but with him, I'm always talking about my feelings, whether it's caused by him or anybody.
Yeah, I be feeling out sometimes, like, But that's what you do with your girls, though. Yep. Like, y'all, I've been here where y'all been on a couch and y'all have spent 2.5 hours talking about y'all feelings. Like,
one situation.
I'm tired for you. Switch the subject.
You not tired of feelings?
Me and my friends, we talk about feelings too, but like it's just the vibe is just different. Yeah. Like it's more so about, I don't know, maybe it's not that different. Like I think the words y'all use are different and how long y'all stay on that particular subject is different. True. Who is most likely to save a stranger's life?
Okay.
One.
Wait. Like how?
We're gonna go with jump in the water infested in sharks because you want this person to live.
That's a dumb question. Jumping in no shark infested water. I don't swim that good.
I'm one of those people like I respect life so much.
So I don't.
Nah, I'm not saying you. I'm sorry, I was trying to get the camera to focus. Nah, it's not that you don't respect life, but like if you see a spider,
I'm hauling
Alright, spider's a bad example. If you see a roach, alright, roach is a bad example. If you see an animal you're not terrified of. Animal, period.
Okay. If a dog is walking towards me, I'm out. I'm grabbing my baby and I'm out. No, I don't know.
I'm not using good examples, but the point that I'm trying to make is that like sometimes we'll find like spiders or moths or something in the house, and like I'll set it free. I'm not gonna kill it.
He won't kill it.
I don't kill it. Like, why they good for the
But
environment?
it's beautiful because you teach E not to kill bugs.
Yeah, well, some bugs. If you see a roach, you gotta smash that joint.
I don't mess with bumblebees, wasps. I don't mess with no bugs.
Man, I'm a very save the earth, save the planet type of dude, which you probably wouldn't guess by looking at me. But like, if I see somebody on the street, yeah, man, I'm a kind, gentle person. If I see like a homeless person on the street, it's been several times where it's been the summer and I got them water, or I'll sit with someone while 911 is on the way after I done called them. I think it's weird to post that. Yeah. Because it goes from being something charitable to something like, hey, look at me, I'm a good person. Yeah. That's kind of corny to me. I don't like that.
That's probably one of the things that I love the most about you.
What's that?
That you're a good person.
I try to be, man.
Yeah, I try to be. You're like the...
Nah, hype me up.
Like, you're just so good. You're so wholesome. And it's so strange to me. Because I feel like everyone looks at me and thinks that, like, I'm the most wholesome girl. And...
I mean, you really are, though, in a lot of different ways.
You're so much better.
Like, I think it's the way we present, though. Like, I don't look like the kind of person that I am. I don't think to a lot of people. And you don't come across as the kind of person you are. It's like you got this really pretty smile and this really like innocent look towards you, and you speak very well and you're so eloquent, but like Noemie is a savage.
He's a rule follower and I'm a rule breaker.
Absolutely. If you tell Noemie that she can't touch something, you're going to get a 42-page letter about why it's wrong
to tell me,
to tell her
that I can't touch it.
Yeah, and she gonna touch it. And she might move it a little bit, so you know she touched it.
So you know I did. I don't know why I'm like that.
I love that about you.
I just feel like
that
is just such an immature way to be, but I really can't help it. Like, if you ever want me to do something, tell me I can't do it.
But that's what makes you dope. That's a part of your fight, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I always gotta fight.
It's because you little, but it's okay. Yeah.
Napoleon complex is real over here.
Yeah, it's okay though. I love a good, strong character in a woman, man. And you strong. Who's most likely to take long to return a text message? We ain't got to count. Just put it up. All right.
Before we pick, how many unread messages do you have on your phone?
Let's compare notes.
Cause I think it's me, and I feel like you think it's you. How many missed text messages?
Are we going to do text? We're going to do text, emails, and social media.
Emails don't count because nobody checks emails.
Just for reference, I have 19,188 unread emails in my inbox. Where you at?
7,386.
It's 235 unread text messages.
I have 146. I'm far behind you. What about missed calls?
Oh, that's what this number means? Missed calls? 164.
154.
Both trash. Give me that.
Trash.
Give me that.
So I'm not answering that question because it's a trash question because we both failed.
Oh, give it up. Basura.
I want to tell you that I'm going to be better, but
you don't have to do that. I don't lie to myself, so I ain't going to lie to you.
But I want to be better. It's just really hard. Like, I just can't do it.
Want to ask a few more?
Yeah. Ooh.
What?
I'm sitting on a book and my booty hurts.
But I want to keep going, and so does she. So we just found some more questions. Let's make them juicy. Come on, lighten them around. Let's get them.
Okay, you said juicy, and now I gotta start over.
Nah, juice-ish will work. I'll take a juice-esque.
This one's more like a funny one. Who's most likely to sing along and know all the words to a pop song on the radio?
A pop song like
a non we don't look like we listen to that kind of music kind of song.
Oh, like Taylor Swift?
Anything outside of like our norm.
You're still the one I run to.
First of all, Shania Twain. You don't even know the words.
Still the one I want for life.
First of all,
still the one.
I love First of all, we get into like singing.
You be clowning me for my voice because Noemie can actually sing.
A little.
And you know, a little bit. Stop. You know when people can sing, and then you don't really got it. You try to do your little thing, and then they bust through with the good vocals.
Y'all know Kier's extra. I don't be judging. Kier be hearing me sing, and he be trying to like, and it's like, sir, let's just enjoy this moment. But anyway, I say all of that to say, me and Kier be singing, man. I really feel bad for our neighbors.
You call me extra.
But you are extra, babe. That's why people watch you. That's why you're here, right? Come on, be nice in the comments. Tell him that that's why y'all are here. See, even this reaction is extra. Like, my goodness.
Give me a kiss on my face.
I'm gonna get lip gloss on you.
That's okay. Ugh, that was like the church hug of kisses. What? What's up? What?
Nothing.
What?
I'm over it.
Next question.
Mm-hmm.
Who's most likely to be insecure?
Okay. Okay. Ready? Or you need a second?
Okay. I think I'm ready.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Alright, but. Oh yeah, go ahead and explain that one, really.
Yeah. I think that you are a lot more emotional and more in tune with your emotions than people think. And I think because of that, I can make you insecure. But I don't think you're insecure with everybody. I think you're a very secure person.
That's actually a part of my answer.
Really?
Go ahead, finish your thought.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The reason I did both is I think her answer is right. It's probably me. But Noemie is most likely to jump out in front of her insecurities.
Yeah.
Like you're very well aware of what you're insecure about, mm-hmm. and you don't let that drive you. Yep. You just be like, yeah, like I'm just insecure about that. I know it's a moment, and that's it.
Yeah.
But
yep.
I'm just now driving up on my insecurities. I never knew I had them until recently. So it's all hit me like a ton of bricks. But I don't think I'm more likely to be insecure. I think it's both of us, but I'm more likely to hold mine back and not recognize mine.
Let me correct that. I don't think either one of us are insecure. Like, not for real.
Well, being insecure and having insecurities, I think it's two different things.
Yeah,
right?
then we need to fix that question.
Yeah, so I think a better question for us is who's most likely to show their insecurities. You want to do that one?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's the same answer for me.
You think I'm more likely to show my insecurities? Actually, I think you're more likely
Really?
to show your insecurities. Yeah, I don't think mine. I think the way mine manifests is just in a different way. I don't think people can pick up on it.
Yeah, I'm not speaking about people.
Talking about you?
I'm saying like in
our joint.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah.
If it's between us, then it's definitely me. Yeah. You can crush me with a few words.
Do you think I can come across as insecure to like people outside of us?
Can you come across as No.
I
think it's quite the opposite. Yeah. I think in order to see your insecurities, you have to know Noemie very well.
Yeah.
Or else, because it doesn't present like what it is.
So it's not that I don't have insecurities. I definitely have insecurities, but I wouldn't call myself, or I would never say that I'm insecure.
Yeah. I think that's a bigger statement.
Yeah.
But like...
Yeah. Because you're right, I do come out ahead. I'm the first person to admit when something feels like, I feel like I'm being a hater right now. let me fix that.
Insecurities, people just look at them like they're just the things that show up in your words or show up in your actions, and that's not what insecurities are. Insecurities are not only the way you present and what you say, but like insecurities are, it's about the way that you feel on the inside.
Yeah.
And not everybody shows what they feel on the inside to the world, so it's hard to tell. And sometimes people who are very confident, people don't see their insecurities, because insecurities are in addition to confidence, not just in place of.
Who's most likely to turn down an invitation to stay home and watch Netflix?
When have you ever turned down an invitation to stay home and watch Netflix?
Are you serious?
Yeah, dead serious.
You don't understand. Okay, all of my friends who are watching this, please let him know.
Oh, I'm tripping. I heard this wrong. It's turned down. I thought it was turned down the invitation for someone to say, hey, let's stay home and watch Netflix. It's turned down the invitation somewhere to go out.
So you
can stay home and watch it. Oh man, come on.
I feel like you're. That is true.
Super fast.
But he's turning into that dude.
What? No. What? No.
Outside of quarantine.
No.
Who's most likely to order the cheapest thing on the menu?
All right, let's do it. I'm frugal. What can I say?
So one of the funny things that we always talk about is Kier and I we never really went Dutch, but it would be like, I'm taking you out tonight. I'm taking you out tonight. Even though everything is coming out of the joint account anyway.
Oh, yeah, I'm a cheap date.
And he's such a cheap date, man. Me, on the other hand.
Yes, I will take the filet mignon lobster. Does that come with the size of white truffles?
Yep, with a whole bottle of wine.
What's the most expensive wine on the menu?
I don't ask for
Give me 15 of those.
No, I don't ask for the most expensive. I just ask what the better one of, like, I'll say, I like, these two wines between these two. Sometimes the cheaper one they'll say is better.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, but what makes me expensive is that, like, if I'm going out, I want to do something that I can't do at home. I don't know how to make steak like that. So, like, if I'm going to go... I do know how to make steak. I just have a very complex palate. You do too.
Alright, dog.
You do too.
I have developed one because being around you, once you start tasting... What did you introduce me to that I can't go back? Oh, once you start tasting like Himalayan pink salt, you can't go back to the Mortons. You can't go back to the Mortons after that. Who's most likely to get away with murder? 1, 2, 3. Facts. Who's most likely to start an argument?
Start?
Mm-hmm. I like you. Who's most likely to end up in jail? 1.
Wait, what do you mean?
What you mean? What I mean?
Like,
who's most likely to end up in prison?
In prison?
For something big, small. Jail is not prison. Jail. Who's most likely to get locked up for something?
Who's going to survive?
No. Who's most likely to get locked up?
What?
No, put that down.
Following the rules, man.
But you know me, like I gotta.
But you stupid.
Alright, y'all, that's gonna be it for us today. Comment below. I'm really curious to know, like, whether any of those answers surprised y'all at all. Because a few of them surprised me.
We still haven't settled a couple of them.
What's still unsettled? What's still on the agenda, sis?
I wasn't really expecting a rebuttal. It was just gonna be a way to close out.
Okay. Make sure that you hit the notification button so that you can know of all of our posts as soon as they post. And also make sure that you hit the subscribe button so we can know that you're family and not just family. Because there's a difference.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else we need to say before we leave?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. Any
shout outs we need to do? Any announcements?
Yeah.
Want to tell them about the second baby?
Goodbye. I'm out.
Did you actually snap? It's funny when she do it, but when I do it, she walk off the set. Y'all have a good one. Come on. Oh, this lens. I'm out of focus. There we go.